Okay guys, so we're here joined by Alex Beattie. Alex, thank you so much for popping by. Just in a workout, so we'll stick some of those workout edits on social as well so you can see what sort of workout we were doing. And basically we're just going to have a little chat about business and fitness, specifically Alex's businesses and how he fits fitness into a busy lifestyle. So, yes.
Yeah, so we have some questions from you guys pretty much. I just put out a little story before whilst we're working out, asking if you had any questions on how to run a business or an online business, getting into PT, getting into fitness and trying to build your brand from there. Yeah, we're going to start up with, we've got a question. It's basically saying, what is a PT course? Straight up, what is a PT course I can do as a high school graduate to gain experience? Want to go for that?
Yeah, so we actually deliver level 3 personal training courses, so I'm going to put a link underneath this video through to the personal training course, which you can do online. It's got online elements to it, and then you come in for a long weekend and learn from the likes of Alex and some other fitness professionals, some other people who are in and around the industry who come in and give a bit of advice, and then you'll be a fully qualified level 3 personal trainer, reps accredited, so you can then use that to deliver at any gym or anything like that.
That's what I did. That's pretty much as I was working around, traveling around in London on trains, all that sort of stuff. As long as you've got a device that can get on the internet or get to your profile, then you're pretty much sorted. You can build your way through to getting your qualification. Alright, so we have a question here saying, I'm trying to grow my small PT business and make it a full-time career. Any tips? My tip would be, number one, body's your business card. The first thing that anybody, if I was coming to meet you straight away and I was really out of shape and I didn't have a clue what to do in the gym, the first thing I would do as I was walking into a gym, if all the PTs were lined up together, I would look at the one that I wanted to look like and be like, he knows what he's talking about because he looks like what I want to look like. I would then go to that person and then sort of chat to them and get more information about PT, and then would work out how much knowledge he's got on different subjects. So first of all, practice what you preach. Your body's your business card with regards to PT, but don't just try and look good, okay? Really try and get as much knowledge as you possibly can, and then push it out there for free. It really doesn't decredit, like, it only gives you more credibility in that sort of industry, and the more you give away for free, the more content you're pushing out, the more people know you're out there and about your stuff, and the more they know what you're talking about, they are going to come to you. You're going to be that guy that is really good, knows his stuff, and looks great at the same time. You will constantly get more and more clients, and you will build up your profile from there.
Yeah, they're two really important ones. Obviously, it's all about your journey as well. So there's different kind of niches and things like that. So like Alex is saying there, your body's your business card doesn't necessarily mean that you're like in the best shape ever. If you're like a mum who's got like 2 or 3 kids or something, and you've managed to get your body back after that. And then you can kind of inspire other people who are in that similar sort of situation, who would like be inspired by you. So just not necessarily, you don't have to
competition ready.
Yeah, you don't have to be like competition ready, but kind of in how you'd want to represent yourself well. One thing I'd say, when you're setting up and you're kind of doing personal training and you're trying to make it a full-time career, try and increase your revenue streams within the fitness industry. I think that's a really good one, and that helps us. I'm actually going to do a full video on different ways to increase your revenue streams, but increasing your revenue streams either by having a few more strings to your bow, like group training or offering training and nutrition plans. They're just going to help you when one thing dips and when maybe one
dry spells. With PT or something. Over winter, when everyone's like, I don't need PT yet, I need it in January. If you've got like, I don't know, like workout plans that people just want to do in their house over Christmas period and all that sort of stuff, to try and keep off, just for their peace of mind and things like that, they sell constantly, and you don't really have to do much work apart from the initial.
Having a few different products helps as well, because if somebody wants to come and train with you but they can't necessarily afford the personal training, having a few different layers of products is going to help you increase your business. So you might have your real premium product at the top here, which might be like real one-to-one specialist personal training, and then you might have group training, and then you might have classes like boot camp or something. So someone might come to you and they might not necessarily have the funds to do one-to-one stuff yet, but then they can kind of fit in somewhere else within your structure. So that's definitely something I'd say.
Alright, so the next question I've got is basically the best way to work on your butt and see the most effective change. Scientifically, hip thrusting movements, so anything from basically where your hips are coming forward and squeezing your glutes. So things like the hip thrust, the barbell hip thrust. We have pull throughs. What else we got? Basically lunges, big, long, wide steps. They activate your glutes really well. Obviously you're squatting and things like that, but anything where your hip, I'm gonna stand up a little bit, oh you can't kneel for it. Anything where your hip starts at the back and comes further forward, so this could be at any different angle. We do it obviously horizontally and vertically. They're the best way to activate your glutes. Obviously progressive overload, so starting off with something you can manage, and week by week or every other week try and build up the weight a little bit more to put more stress onto the muscle so that it needs to grow basically. And make sure you're getting enough protein, and I would say in a little bit of a calorie surplus so you don't put on too much weight, and you will constantly keep growing the bum.
I see Alex answering these sort of questions all the time, especially regarding kind of building up muscle and cutting down body fat. Like you said there, being in a surplus, you need to have a surplus of calories if you're going to build any sort of tissue. It's just logic and it's just science. Like it's like building a house. You couldn't build a house if you didn't have a surplus of bricks. You need to be in a slight surplus, not too much that you're putting fat on, but you need to be willing, if growing your bum is something that you're interested in doing and that you're focused on, you need to be willing to have a bit of a surplus of your body weight for a time being.
Yeah, basically, you're going to put on a bit of fat.
Yeah, don't be worried about it.
Yeah, it's going to happen. It can be catered for at a later date when you decide to, you think, right, okay, I've got enough muscle on my bum now to where I'm happy, and my jeans are full, my bum looks great, you know, and then you can decide to cut the belly fat, drop your calories down a little bit and work on other things like a little bit of cardio here and there, or anything that burns calories a little bit quicker. It all works out, but just if you are wanting to add some size to a certain area, just be aware that you will add a little bit of fat, a little bit of tissue, probably in the areas that you don't like your stomach, back of your arms, hips, that sort of thing. It's going to happen, but it's all reversible, so don't worry about it.
Smashed it. Can I ask you a quick question that you can answer in like 20 seconds?
Go.
Okay, so I've got one last question just to ask Alex. So I know you're busy, you're always travelling on the road and stuff. How do you keep your kind of training and nutrition on point, on the move?
I count my calories. That's how I do it basically. Very loosely, so I'm not like really particular with everything. I use MyFitnessPal. I basically have a certain amount of allowance per day, so around about say 3,500 calories is my aim, because I'm really trying to retain as much muscle as I can whilst I'm on the move. So I aim for a certain amount of protein a day, and the rest of it, carbs and fats, I just build up until I get to that calorie limit. It is hard. I do eat meal deals, I do eat cakes and things and that just to boost calories. It does happen. I'm not afraid to say it or ashamed to say it. But as long as I get in enough nutrition each day, really try and get enough green veggies in, and basically I try and get a good bit of meat in, hit my protein, get my calories. Really, I pull like foods and calories and nutrients from loads of different things. I'm not super strict. I just know how to manipulate my calories in order to change my body composition.
It's mainly like loosely tracking, and I think after you've been tracking for about 6 months on MyFitnessPal, you can start eyeballing foods, knowing
massively.
Roughly what's in them.
Massively.
So stick to MyFitnessPal, strict as you can, track your food, track your calories for about 6 months probably, and then you can probably do what Alex is doing just on the go, on trains, buses, planes.
It does have a scanner as well, so you like as soon as you buy something, you can scan it.
Yeah.
It takes literally not even a second to scan something in.
It's too easy.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
No problem, mate.
Good workout, and yeah, next time.
See you later.
I'm ducking and dodging the camera, 'cause they know